Why Elon Musk is wrong about Twitter. Elon Musk has quite made his name this time. It's not his inventions and business ideas. His acquisitions of Twitter has activated renewed debate about what it implies for the future of the social media outlet, which plays a significant role in discerning the informations and data to which many people, particularly Americans, are exposed to. So are you interested to know about these acquisitions? Well, let's find out by watching this video till the end. Here we begin. You all must have noticed that Elon Musk wants to expand Twitter's features. Well, this is not just one that Musk wishes to develop, because Musk has also said that he wishes to make the Twitter platform an area for free speech. What that implies has fueled many assumptions and put forward many questions about the consequence the acquisitions will have on the midterm elections of this year and the practice of using the platform by the politicians more commonly going forward. Nevertheless, Musk attempted to allay worries the day the acquisitions shut down in a message to advertisers explaining that he recognized that the outlet could not come to be a free-for-all hellscape. Let's get into it further. As a company, Twitter can govern speech on its outlet as it selects. In addition, some bills are being contemplated in the US Congress and the European Union that express social media restrictions. Still, these are mainly about transparency, responsibility, unnecessary toxic content, and protecting users' rights instead of regulating speech. Many prudent politicians and critics have contended for years that the primary social media platforms, which include Twitter, have a liberal political prejudice amounting to censorship of conservative viewpoints. These assertions are based on anecdotal indications. For instance, many fanatics whose tweets were tagged as deceptive and downrank, or whose account were cancelled for disobeying the outlet's terms of service assert that Twitter has targeted them because of their political opinions. Unfortunately, Twitter and other outlets frequently and consistently implement their policies, so it is simple to find instances benefiting one conspiracy assumption or another. A review done by the Center of Business and Human Rights at New York University has discovered no reliable proof in support of social media corporations' assertions of anti-conservative bias, even taking the claim as an aspect of disinformation. You will find that a more explicit examination of political bias by Twitter is impossible because of the complicated interchanges between people and algorithms. People, of course, have political prejudices. For instance, many investigations with political and social bots indicate that Republican users are likely to mistake conservative bots for humans. In contrast, Democratic users are more inclined to misunderstand conservative human users for bots. Surprisingly, much research revealed that Twitter has a prudent rather than a liberal bias. On average, accounts are brought out towards the conservative aspect. Liberal accounts were uncovered to reasonable content which changed positions with their experience towards the political center. In contrast, the interchanges of right-leaning accounts were skewed when they were posted with conservative content. Let's now look at the other allegations that Musk appears to be making, and it is basically the unreasonable moderations that stifles free conversation on Twitter. The notions of a free marketplace of notions is grounded in John Milton's centuries-old wisdom that truth exists in a free and open conversation of ideas. This impression is frequently illustrated as the explanations for assertions against moderations. Accurate, relevant, favorable information should arise spontaneously from the interchanges among users. Unfortunately, various aspects of contemporary social media hinder the free marketplace of notions. Insufficient attentions and confirmation bias boost the vulnerability to misinformation. Engagement-based order can overstate noise and manipulations, and the hierarchy of information networks can alter understandings and favor one organizations. As an outcome, social media users have evolved to be the victims of manipulations by astroturf reasons, trolling, and misinformations in recent years. Well, misuse is promoted by social bots and organized networks that establish the manifestations of human crowds. We also found that the coordinated networks that commit repetitious likes and unlikes of content that is ultimately eliminated, which can alter ranking algorithms. These procedures enable brutal users to magnify content popularity while avoiding detection. Musk's agendas for Twitter are controversial and are doing nothing about these manipulative behaviors. So, it's inevitable that Musk's likely accusations of Twitter raises concerns that the social media outlet could reduce its content restraint. However, this body of research indicates that stronger, not weaker, restraint of the information's ecosystems is ordered to withstand toxic misinformation. It also indicates that weaker moderation strategies would ironically harm free speech. The voices of real users would be drowned out by brutal users who utilize Twitter through fake accounts, bots, and echo chambers. We can wrap this up by saying that Mr. Musk is under enormous scrutiny after obtaining his $44 billion contract for Twitter, which was the biggest leverage buyout of a technology corporations in history. At the same time, Musk has found himself entangled in the same content discussions that have afflicted other social media corporations, encompassing how to provide people a way to speak their minds without spreading misinformations and unhealthy speech. So, that's it for today. What do you think about these acquisitions? Do you think Musk will be able to solve this crisis? Share your opinions with me in the comment section.